Let's try to get China's perspective as well for more on these retaliatory tariffs. Let's get to Eunice Yoon in Beijing. Hey, Eunice.
Hey guys, well, China took a totally different approach from Canada and Mexico in regards to Trump's tariffs, which took effect here today. China announced several countermeasures, 10 to 15% tariffs on energy imports, farm gear, as well as trucks, export curbs on tungsten and other rare metals, an antitrust probe on Google, and then blacklisting PVH and alumina. Now, the impact of the measures vary, though for the most part, they don't appear to be very meaningfully damaging. The tariffs on the items that are not major U.S. exports to China. One interesting development, though, is that China did widen the scope of what it's willing to do when it comes to retaliation, basically signaling that it is willing to go specifically after U.S. companies. Overall, though, the move is likely a way for China to gain leverage over President Trump by putting more items onto the negotiating table if it does indeed turn out to have a larger trade negotiation with President Trump.
Eunice, what do we make of the unreliables list? We were talking about these two companies that, PVH is a relatively small company, Illumina, and then the move against Google, which, as far as I can remember, has not really had an operating presence in China for quite some time.
Right. Well, PVH had been flagged before for discrimination, the Chinese have said, against certain Chinese products, more specifically Xinjiang cotton. So the way that PVH as well as Illumina would be impacted is that this now means that their business in China will be restricted and that they could potentially have fines. So it's not very clear exactly what how that's all going to pan out, because it doesn't necessarily mean that the punishments come in right away. So the Chinese government keeps it relatively gray. In that way, they could, do what they want at the end of the day with PVH. When it comes to Google, the reports that have been coming out is that it's not necessarily about Google itself, because as you guys well know, Google's blocked here, search engine can't be used. It only has, China accounts for only 1% of its global sales. However, what we might see is the Chinese government go after the Android system here. And so that's kind of the way in which they're being slapped with an anti-monopoly problem.
But, Eunice, I think that when we look at what they could have gone after Apple very easily. They could have gone after Nike very easily. They did these analogs that are much less important. Coal, well, we know our coal prices have surged. They actually went down to the court, but there was a surge in coal because of Europe. Liquefied natural gas, these contracts are all spoken for. So if you had to pick things that were de minimis, you would have picked what they did. And what does that say to President Trump?
Right. So it shows that they are starting an opening bid, right? That they don't want to have anything that's particularly damaging to themselves or maybe to President Trump, but they're putting items onto the negotiating table that then they could remove and say that they've done something great. So I think what's going to be interesting is that we know what the Chinese want to see. They want to have the removal of the export controls on tech companies, the restrictions that they see on Chinese companies. They want the removal of the tariffs. But the question I think that a lot of people should be asking is what the Chinese would be really willing to put onto the table to really offer. So, for example, a level playing field, say, for foreign companies, which they might not be willing to do, the subsidization that a lot of countries have been complaining about, distorting global markets. Are the Chinese really going to put those items on the table?
Eunice, thank you. We'll be checking in plenty, I have a feeling. Eunice Yoon in Beijing for us.